Hey guys, what's up? Titman coming at you on Tuesday night. I'm watching the Yankees and the Twins, and I know it's been a little bit since I've done a video. I really haven't been getting much lately in terms of cards. I've been taking a little bit of a card lull, so I haven't really posted much. But I do have my returns from Mike O. The PSA submission he did back in, I think it was February. So I am going to show those cards tonight. This is like the fourth time I think tonight I've tried to do this video. Every time I do it, my phone rings, and then the video stops where the phone rings, and it's driving me absolutely bananas. So I just put my phone on airplane mode, so hopefully no more calls come in so I can get this video done. But guys, I sent 5 cards out with Mike O. I got 4 back. I'm waiting on the other one in another return. And before I even get to the cards, I want to thank Mike O from the bottom of my heart. Dude, you are awesome. The work that you put into doing these submissions is just unbelievably appreciated. I'm sure I'm speaking for everybody who gets involved in your submissions. We really appreciate all you do for the community, man. And thank you very much, brother. So, yeah, that's what I got to say to you. Thank you. So I'm going to get to my cards. The first card, I'm going to call my Mulligan card. You know, when I decided to get involved in Mike's submission, I had never submitted before. This is my first ever PSA submission or any grading submission, and I was super excited to do it. I was like, you know, like a little kid, you know. Oh, what cards am I going to pick? And I had some ideas, and this is one of the cards I had an idea of because it looked so awesome. That was like, oh, this is going to get a 10. This card's going to get a 10. I know it. A 9 at the worst. Rookie mistake. Children, don't do what I did. So, what I did was I looked at the hell out of this card. I got my loop out. I'm looking at the corners, and I'm looking at the surface. Beautiful surface, beautiful corners, beautiful edges. But the big thing I didn't do was look at the back of the card. And it's the whole card they grade, not just the front. So, dummy. That's all I can say. Big dummy. What TV show did that come from? You big dummy. Tell me what TV show that came from. Great TV show. One of the best comedies ever. But it's this card. I'm going to show you the card now. It's my 1984 Topps Darryl Greene rookie card. And it came back a 7. And I'll tell you why I think it came back a 7. Because I was dumb and I didn't look at certain things in the card. The first thing is the front. I didn't even notice this thing on the front of the card when I submitted it. But I noticed it now when it came back. And it's this weird, like, cloud behind Darryl back here. Now, I don't know if that's a print defect or a photography defect or what it is. But I know it's not damage to the card. It's not, didn't get wet. Nothing spilled on this card or anything like that. But it's there. You can see it. And I'm assuming that made a big impact on the grade. And the other thing that made an impact on the grade is right on the back is this little dot under the R. That's definitely a print defect. It's like a black dot. And so that, you know, that knocked it out of contention of being a 10. But it's got 10 corners. But so just let that be a lesson. If you're submitting, we pay good money to have our cards graded. You always want to make sure you submit, you know, cards like this, you want to make sure you're going to submit a card that's going to come back at a high grade. Again, this is not bad. I'm going to keep the card. I love the card. It's a Darryl Greene rookie. He's one of my favorite all-time football players. He's a Redskin. I mean, everything about it is awesome. But just the hasty decision I made in terms of looking at this card was just, you know, it wasn't good. So, but that's going to serve me as a reminder of what not to do next time. But I'm glad to have this in the old collection. Second card is my 2017 Topps Chrome SP Alex Bregman rookie card. It is a green refractor, numbered 38 of 99. And it is a, the other card, his other version, I think has him either fielding or batting. It's an action pose. This is the SP in the blue jersey. And it's cool because it's a green refractor. And you know how much I love my green cards. So that is that. And that came back a nice minty gem mint 10. So I'm really happy with that. And I think the pop of this card's like 6. So That's pretty cool. I'm psyched to have that. And then the last two cards, these have been like, these two cards are probably the best two cards in my collection. I'm really proud of having these two cards. I've owned them for many years. One card I've owned for over probably 20 to 25, and the other card's over 30 years, or just about 30 years old. So the first card I'm going to show is this really cool oddball. It is this 1954 New York Journal-American Monte Irvin. And that's the front. And it was some sort of ticket. Yeah, it's like a cash offer for some, sweepstakes. It says this card may be worth up to $200 in cash. New York Journal-American, which is a newspaper back in New York back in the day. Doesn't exist anymore. Offers 1,000 cash daily for lucky baseball cards. So this is pretty cool. And you gotta warm them up.
Are these turkey burgers?
Yes, they're turkey. Turkey burgers.
Where's the beef burgers?
The beef burgers are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ate them. So, my wife just got home from work and I made her dinner, and she wanted to know where the beef was. Keep her mind out of the gutter, guys. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. So this card is very cool because on the back it has the New York Giants 1954 home schedule, and I love oddballs, and it's just a really cool card. I picked this up in my LCS probably in 1989-ish, late 80s definitely, and it's a Hall of Famer, so I love it. It's a piece of Americana. And what's also cool about Monte Irvin is not only he was an awesome baseball player, and not only is he a Hall of Famer, he was Roberto Clemente's favorite baseball player, and that's why Roberto Clemente wore number 21 in honor of Mr. Irvin. So, Roberto Clemente really liked Monte Irvin. He was like his favorite baseball player. That's why he wore number 21, because of Monte Irvin. So, yeah. I just know. I've read about it. I don't just know. It doesn't come to me like osmosis. I read about it. Last card. This is probably my best card that I own in my collection. I bought this card at a card show 84, 85. I've shown this card before. It's a absolute prized possession of mine. I will take it to the grave. It is a 1954 Topps Jackie Robinson. Like I said, I bought this at a card show. I used to work a couple of card shows when I was younger with my neighbor who was a card dealer, and I used to help him out, and I used to get to walk around and talk to people, and I used to sell behind his table. So this guy was walking around the show, and he had a binder, and he was probably a couple years older than me at the time. I was like maybe 14 or 15, and this was in there, and I said, "How much for the Jackie Robinson?" And he said, $10. I said, "Cool, I'll buy the Jackie Robinson." Not, I thought it was awesome to own a Jackie Robinson card, So I paid $10 for this thing back in like mid 80s, and it's absolutely a piece of American history for many reasons. What he did in baseball, what he did for the country, what he did for the world, and we just celebrated Jackie Robinson Day about a week or two ago. So I'm really psyched to get this card back, and I'm super psyched that it came back at 3. When I packed it up, I figured I'll be lucky. Maybe I'll get a 1.5, maybe I'll get a 2. I never expected a 3. So I am super psyched to have that card in a 3. Now nice and protected in this beautiful PSA slab. I think the card looks great. I love the Dodger. I love the Dodger logo with the red, what do you guys call this thing up here? I forget. You guys have a name for it. I forget the name, but you'll tell me in the comments down below. But I think this looks great. Great slab, and I've been wanting to have this card protected for a long time, so it is now, and I'm really happy to have this card. So that is it, guys. That's what I have. My one question for tonight or my rhetorical question is, what the heck is going on with the prices of 2018 Bowman? Man, those things are going for lots of dough. But that's the state of the hobby right now. Wow. I don't know what to say. But that's all I got tonight, guys. And again, I want to thank Mike O. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate all you do. And that's all I got tonight. I'm going to come back with another video either, I don't know about tonight, but maybe the next couple of nights. I want to do some more binder reviews, go through more of my collection, and just hang some more. So you guys all have a great one. Hopefully all your collecting goals are coming to fruition, and everybody's loving doing what they do. So take care, and may the cardboard god shine down upon everybody. Later, and good night, guys.